Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you're okay. Guys, I want you to watch how these African leaders treat their people in their own countries. But they are busy in their parliaments making noise, blaming South Africa for not treating their people very well. Look at how they are treating their own people.
Entra.
This is Nigeria. The same Nigeria, their leaders are busy making noise, accusing South Africa of being inhumane. They are demolishing these structures. They don't even care that people are still inside. As you saw people running out of those houses, they are demolishing. And the UN is quiet. The whole Africa is quiet. They are not saying anything about this. Few days ago, South Africa was enforcing their own laws in their own country, demolishing the structures that were built by foreigners in the city, inside Carlton Center, illegally. There was a lot of noise because of that. These Nigerians build these houses in their own land, in their own ancestors' land. But look at what they are doing to them. No one is making noise, no one is shouting. There's no problem because it's not happening in South Africa. What exactly have we done to these people?
Look at the building. This is the building. And I'm still taking you where they are sitting on the floor. A government school. Now, this school does not have toilets. No toilets. Listen to me. No toilet, no water, no toilet. Look at toilet. That toilet is abandoned. Look at this is toilet. This is toilet. Come and see. Stand from that side, sir. Look at this building. Look at the structure. Look at the structure. It is totally bad. Nigerians, help me, please. I'm calling on the right authorities. Please, I need help. This is government primary school, Nandi. I need help in Benue State. Please, come and see the toilet. No water, mind you, no water. Come and see. Look at toilet. Nigerians, look at toilet. Look at toilet. This is toilet in community primary school, Nandi. It's a government school. Look at toilet. This is toilet. Go take. Come. Look at, this is toilet. All these places, go back and view this place. All these places, they are abandoned. Nigerians, please, we need help. Please, Nigerians, I'm calling on the right authorities. We need help. Come, sir, come, please, bring the phone. View this place. Look at the building. This is the building. And I'm still taking you where they are sitting on the floor. I will still take you. I will still show you a space where they are sitting on the floor to learn. No chairs. In government school. Come with me. Come, I will show you. In Nigeria, this period of time. You can call the video now. I will go and show you.
This guy is patriotic. This is what we call a giant of Nigeria, not the runaways. not those who are making noise in other countries. This is a giant of Nigeria. I've seen so many videos of this guy crying for help, that their country is suffering, their people are suffering, even children. Look at the school. Look at what the children are going through. But they have big brothers who are bragging, claiming to be rich in other countries. They are not doing anything for their country. This guy is making videos almost every day, begging, crying, shouting for help. But those Nigerians who are having money, they don't have time for that. They are busy in other countries, making a lot of money, throwing money around, bragging in those countries. They don't care about their own country. They are not even planning to go back to their own country like this guy. Listen to this.
Hello guys, there's a video I saw on the internet about some group of people in Nigeria protesting against MTN and DSTV. What is their reasons? They are saying because of the things that is happening in South Africa, they are against MTN and DSTV. Any business that regarding South Africans and Nigeria, they want to cut it off. You want to cut MTN and DSTV off so that a Nigerian person will come and take over. So guys, let's ask ourselves now. Imagine say you cut it off and Tinubu become the owner of DSTV and MTN. How much do you think he will buy data? You are coming out now to say you are buying data. You are spending 11,000 naira every 2 days. Do you know if Tinubu take over? Do you know that you spend almost 111,000 every 2 days? How much is petrol in Nigeria? You guys are bringing time to come and protest against MTN. Yes, I understand that. Yes, you guys are trying to let us know that you guys support us here, that is in South Africa. But there's a kind of support you guys want to support us that will kill us. Because here that we are, most of us here in South Africa here wants to come back home. But what are we coming back to do? To a bad government. So if you guys shut down, I heard in the parliament, there's something they are doing in the parliament. Somebody, they were asking an old man to speak. He came outside to say, let's take the license from MTN and give it to a Nigerian person so that we that is here in South Africa will come back.
How can you complain about the bad government in another country? Who will fix that problem for you if you are not fixing it for yourself? Who will fix that problem for your children, for the future of your children, if you're not going back home to fight that problem, to fix that problem? What this guy is saying is that we want to come back home, but fix the government first before we come back. How can we come back home to that bad government? That is what this guy is saying. That is where I'm getting confused. They are the youth of Nigeria. They are men of Nigeria. But they chose to run away. They are expecting Nigerians in Nigeria to fix the country for them. Then they will come back. What is the meaning of that? Yo.
He came outside to say, let's take the license from MTN and give it to a Nigerian person so that we that is here in South Africa will come back. They will give us a job. Do you know how many Nigerians that is in South Africa? Politics, how many people do you guys want to employ? So you guys want to put us into more hellfire. And you guys came outside to be protesting against it. Please, we that is here in South Africa, we are not begging anybody to protest. If you want to protest, go and protest for a good government. We need leadership, good leadership in Nigeria. Protest and vote the right person to lead Nigeria so that we will come back.
I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to describe this. This guy wants people at home to fix the country for them. Please, guys, make it make sense to me. What is this guy saying? He is telling Nigerians back home to vote wisely, to fix the country for them so that they will come back. If they don't fix the country for them, they will not go back home if the country is not fixed. And he is not even ashamed to say that. So these people are not ready to fix that country. Their plan and their aim is to end up in South Africa. Yo, guys.
Here in South Africa, South Africans are not killing us. Anybody that will come outside and say South Africa is killing me, that person is frustrated. Most of us that say South Africans are killing us, South Africans are killing us. If Nigeria and I today decide, say he wants to bring plane from Nigeria to Africa, nobody wants to go. Yes, I'm being honest to you.
And he is saying even if their government send a free plane to come and take them back home, they will not go. And he is telling the truth because the plane is available already, but they are refusing to go. They said they are not going anywhere. He is blaming Nigerians in Nigeria for not voting for a good leader for them to come back. He's even calling his own country a hellfire. I've never seen something like this in my life. Yo, guys, hi. So who is a real man here? Who is a giant here? Guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.